This one is for all my hyper independent folk. All of y'all who got an icebox where my heart used to be. This solar eclipse showed me something. Henceforth and forevermore, never again are we to discredit the power of emotion. Okay, so hear me out. The sun in astrology is what we know about ourselves to be true, and to keep it light, the moon governs our emotions. And luckily enough, living in Utah put me in the range of states that got to see the solar eclipse with 98% clarity, basically. So my friends and I drove 3 hours south in the middle of nowhere, got to see the fucking solar eclipse happen like real time. And the message that I got from it was so fucking simple, y'all, but the energy and the experience of it was palpable. Being in the desert, it being warm, because the sun is out, it's full, and then slowly the moon coming in, blocking out the sun, shadows changed. It went from hot to cold. I had to put a coat on. The way that the shadows were casting all shifted. The quiet that came in, the reverie. I can understand why, like, back in the ancient times, it was this, like, thing. But the message that came through was so fucking simple, and it was just like, yo, the sun in Western astrology, or Western, it's westernized to believe that the sun, it represents the masculine, and the moon, the feminine. And if the moon can come in and weaken the sun the way that it did, whew, I just feel like we are going to be relearning what feminism is. We are going to be relearning the power of the divine feminine energy. We are going to be reclaiming emotions and feelings, and understanding that emotions and feelings and emoting has never been fucking weak. It is always and will always be a true strength for you to express yourself and for you to feel your fucking feelings. It is strong. It is beautiful. It is human for you to feel your fucking feelings. That's why it's Gemini, Cancer, because all is mental. We need to think our thoughts, because the mind is the liaison between the spirit and the body. We get information from the spirit. Our mind has to articulate it. Gemini, I think, so we have to think the fullness of our thoughts so that we can really feel, Cancer, I feel, the fullness of our feelings. And then Leo, I will what comes of those thoughts and feelings into a materialized 3D physical world. Y'all, it's just like we all, especially this new generation, has this thing about like being nice means you're a simp, and if you're polite, like be blah blah blah. Everybody's got this huge kick in the dick coming to once you realize that it's always been about love. It always will be. And the sooner that we can connect to it, I feel like emotions are what's going to initiate the revolution. Emotions and feelings are what is bringing light to the fucking genocide that's been going on. Emotions are going to be what changes the world. Feelings are going to be what changes the world. I've been saying it on Patreon forever. Feelings are the soil that your thoughts and ideas grow in. I'm pretty sure that was Florence Scovel Shinn, shout out. 1920s metaphysician, excuse me. And there is like a turning of the tables. And like, it's no like confusion that the aliens are dropping down fucking crop signs, or crop circles that symbolize this solar eclipse. And I feel like this was a paradigm shift. I don't care how weird that makes me sound or blah, 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 whatever. This was a true paradigm shift. That fucking yod, the finger of God that was pointing at this eclipse formed by Neptune and Uranus, pointing to the diminishment of the masculine, the diminishment of the fire, the diminishment of what you know about yourself to be true, to understand that emotions and feelings can change who you are. They can change what you pursue. They can change what you worship. They can change what you lobby and fight for. And I'm just saying, your feelings and the onslaught of feelings that are coming in are transformational. They are meant to transform our generation. Pluto getting ready to enter Aquarius again in January 2024 is another dose of the age of Aquarius coming in. Pluto goes back to Capricorn in September 2024. And then November 2024, he starts his true transit through Aquarius. And I'm just telling you, this is, we haven't been here before. And I just feel like we got to get out of that place where we're just all logic, all sun, all Apollo, all fire and masculine, go, go, go. No, absolutely not. It's been awesome that we can hang out and thrive in the masculines. You know, we live in a society that really glamorizes everyone being in masculine energy, which, you know, strong, independent woman, I don't need a man, boss bitch vibes and all this stuff. And it's cool. Yes, we need to know how to ride in that lane. But there's also something really profoundly powerful about being in the lane of the divine feminine receptivity energy, which is like, I don't need to chase shit. It comes to me. You know? There's something really powerful in that silence and that quiet. And this weekend for the eclipse was the first weekend that I took off in 2024. And all I wanted was silence. I just craved silence and stillness. And I was so lucky. I felt so blessed to have it, to get it. But there is something just, whoo, really powerful about the onslaught of emotions. And I just feel like we can change the fucking world through our fucking feelings, through acknowledging, through sifting through them, through articulating them, through expressing them, through writing books, through making content, through, you know, whatever, going to social, you know, city council meetings and running for office, like whatever the fuck this is, like the priority that feelings and emotions have been on, how low on the totem pole society has placed them, is shifting. What we value is shifting. What is going to change the world is not what we think it's going to be. Feel your feelings.